So for me, this replaces this. Easy. So this is the review of the Makita cordless inflator LXT. The model is the DMP180Z. Right, so we're going to be powering this with a 5 amp hour battery. More than enough really. So here we go, this is what you get in the box. The manual. I'm not sure, I don't know if you need to read that or not. The inflator, which has got quite a nice length to it. Push fit on the tyre valve. Clip, peg, I'm not sure what that is, and some adapters here for footballs and for bigger valves. So, put the battery in the back. One thing to note with these is that the inflator, you have to press the button, hold it down to inflate. You can get some Velcro to get around this. It's a bit irritating, but there you go. So if we power it on, fair bit of noise. Let's zoom in and take a look at this closer up. Right, so closer up, as I said earlier, it's got a nice length to it. That's probably about 1/2 metre cord or air pipe. Standard attachment for inflating. This peg arrangement. Thinking possibly that goes on there as some sort of adapter, because if you look, there is a smaller hole with a screw attachment, so it looks like it's the smaller valves on bicycles, etc. And that just stays on the chain on there. So on the display we've got PSI, bar, kPa. So I normally use PSI. And then we've got the target inflation figures, which sounds like some sort of UK economics. Fairly noisy. There are those adapters on the front. That's quite handy. It's got a light on it, as you can see. We turn it off, that goes out. Get this angle right. And then on. So yeah, that is what the unit looks like, the DMP180. So I think what we're going to do next, it's got rubber pads on the base. What we'll do next is do some tyre inflation. Right, so let's have a look at this tyre. These tyres on the back, I had to get them repaired. Basically, one had a screw in it and the other had a nail in it. But when looking at it, it looked fine. So anyway, so if we connect this up, what we'll do, power the inflator on again. Let's get that so it's sort of visible. Push that onto there, clamp it, and we got 35 psi, which to be honest is roughly where I want it. So I think let's just do it to 1 psi higher than that. .36. That's quite quick for 1 psi. May have been over already. Yep, so 36. That's that done. Right, let's so let's do this one now. This one's coming up at 33, and let's go to 36. There we go. It seems to do half a psi under, and then you have to press the trigger again. I'm not sure what that's about. Moving on to the fronts. Let's see what we get here. 32.5. So we're going to go the same again. Alright, that's that done. And let's have a look at this one. $31.5, 32. I stayed at 36 that time. Right, so that's it. That's those done. Pretty impressed with this actually. I'll show you what I had before. Alright, so this is what I had before, one of these. Really good, but pretty much restricted to pumping up bicycles, I would have thought. The batteries inside are now gone. There is a way of getting the batteries out and replacing them, but to be honest I can't be bothered with it. Yeah, I found that it got really hot and thought at the time this isn't going to last long. It's good in an emergency, I think, to have one of these in your car, but for checking your tyres every so many weeks and pumping them up, no. So for me, this replaces this. Easy. What else was I going to say about that Makita? I'm not sure if it has an auto power off. I'm guessing it does, but I would Probably going to disconnect the battery anyway. There we go. So this is like a nice little small thing for having about, so you don't have to like connect up a proper tyre compressor to the mains and pump your tyres up. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and I'll see you on another one.